Just finished up the main video here. Let's take a little time to do some of the FICSMAS stuff. Do it separate so it's not taking away Ada from our primary tasks. After all, right now we're trying to make a rocket fuel factory for the purposes of drones, almost exclusively for drones, really. Okay, candy canes. I thought, yeah, okay. I was about to say, I thought I had a place where I would output temporary things. I think this is a good use of this. It's high speed and it's got the multiplier on it. I think it's 20 to do something with this. Nope, it's 10. I'm sure Ada's gonna love this.
FICSMAS bows can be crafted from gifts in the constructor and can be combined with candy canes to make the candy cane decoration. Unfortunately for us both, this is only the first of several decorations, and you have been encouraged to spend your time and effort on these precision-engineered fleeting moments of joy.
One more chunk of candy cane. And then we'll switch this over to bows. And let's see, what do we need? $30 more bows. We're going to want to have the candy cane and the bows made automatically at some point. Did I say 30 bows? I did.
The red and blue FICSMAS ornaments are produced from gifts, unsurprisingly, but this time in the smelter. Now I hope you listen to that, because I will not repeat it no matter how confusing this all is. Blame the original Fix-It Fun engineers. Most of them ended up in jail for various reasons. But do not worry, the event has since been vetted by the second generation of Fix-It Fun engineers, who were only sued.
Okay, so now the FICSMAS gift tree, that's where it all sort of kicks into high gear. 15 gifts per minute. So each of these is 20 gifts per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 140. So 10 Christmas trees. I mean, wait, technically, if I had it at the start, I could have put the Christmas trees on these platforms. As part of the blueprint. But let's worry about that next time. Do we have the... So all we have is the candy cane. So the Christmas tree gift is going to cost us 50 branches and 50 of these ornaments. What are they called? Ornaments. So where are the parts for this? There it is. Those get made in a smelter. But again, we need gifts. I might think it makes sense. Let's see here. What are the ratios? I probably need the thing that I just deleted back. The MAM. 50, 50, 50. We got plenty of branches.
Not worth the effort.
And it's 1-to-1. So we need 100 gifts. Why are you hovering? Why are some of these full? I'm about to get distracted in the most severe way right now. I guess these things aren't gonna clog up perfectly balanced. So yeah, I'm getting a little off track here, but I'm curious as to why this is blocked. I guess it's just we're not using it, so it's just blocked. All right, fair enough. What is this? Oh, the casings, right. All right, well, we're going to have a lot of casing. Ooh, gifts. Which is the reason why we came out here in the first place, just to have a
This is
flatter
ridiculous.
a flatter area to see the gifts as they came down. That was the reason we came over here. And then things started to get curious about why this drone was hovering instead of making moves. But it's all because we were backed up. And we are going to have to, I mean, when it comes time to actually go in and make use of the stuff that we have here, we're going to have so much ready to go. Oh, I see. We need the ingots and the copper. So we're storing the scrap in bulk. Boy, we are really in Crash City here. I'll be right back. We're going to put in one more layer of prep storage here. It looks like we have a little of the silica. We're just going to move that manually. Ooh, excuse me. So we can prove that it's working. Looks like it's working. Okay, great. Any more presents fall down to the ground? I'm thinking I should probably... Oh, man. I should probably... Let's test bed this thing. At the very least, we know we want... Ooh, we happen to have just enough summer sloops. I just want a quick temporary power connection here. $50 blue, 50 red. And then they're going to gate us behind this data cartridge on day 8. Are the red ones more difficult to make? Four on this side. 2 on this side. Ah, the red ones are more difficult to make. Shouldn't take too long. There we go.
You can now finally automate gift production with the FICSMAS gift tree and focus your attention back on tasks of actual importance, like not questioning where the gifts are coming from and improving your infrastructure.
50 more gifts to get more gifts. And then 30. Let's see what it is, what the numbers look like. What I really want is the tree. We need 30 red and a hit of gifts. So let's just load you up and then we'll go out. Yeah, they added canes to our big tree there. Surely somewhere around here there's some... Oh, look at that.
Do we need that?
Now we're getting all the gifts.
I'm sure this is useful to someone, somewhere.
It's useful to me. Here.
Yes, well done.
as a matter of just kind of getting this thing going. No interaction points on the gift trees. So you can't overclock or anything like that. Because really what we want is like a ton of these trees. If I wanted, say, okay, well, the problem is I know exactly how many of these I need, which is at least to get the branches going. And that's the other thing, is that it would take 20 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 140, so 10 Christmas trees. $10 Christmas trees just to run this. Well, I guess they're kind of telling me if I rotate this around, like this, then it can look like a full tree. And then we can output the gifts on the back side. So now that level of trees will help us continually make more branches so we can make more trees. And then we'll have a separate
Yes, well done.
Then we'll have separate lines for bows, canes, red, and blue ornaments. Probably could put an ornament where we put the ornaments on their own line, right? I mean, this is a decent amount. And then however we decide to set these trees up, now I'm thinking we probably should do something fun. The problem is if I do anything that's going to be fancy, it's going to result in it being a massive, an absolute massive quartz crystal slash crystal oscillator. And I don't want to do that. 10 per minute per stack, 20 per minute total. Each one of these is 15 per minute. So we're technically not putting enough in. We probably need to go again on the halfway mark. Now that's more than enough. Nobody's really cranking out a good number of gifts. I bet if I went back over here, I could probably grab some out of this first machine. I think that's the setup. So now the problem is we don't have enough gifts. We need, let's see. Each one of these is 50. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 500 gifts. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. You know what, though? I think I might make a change here. Get this test bench kind of out of the way. Let's say at the very end of this row, we'll do the temporary break.
This is ridiculous.
Right now, we know we want candy canes and bows. And then we want melters. all temporary, right? Red, blue, bow, candy cane. Well, that gift is dropping far away. Oh my god. Be right back. Actually, it's kind of good that that crashed, because now we can set this power up first. I mean, one industrial storage container is probably enough. It's all temporary anyway, right? Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. This is a lot of crashing. I'm starting to think that, I don't know, I have to live in an ice box to keep the system cool enough, but I guess it is a little warm. I might have to adjust the environment of my computer a little bit, because this is crashing way too much. Way too much. Let's just get the output of this set up. Let's just put this back in. Okay. Okay. think we've recovered. I literally went through and lowered the temperature in my house. We'll see if that works.
Just get back to work.
I'm trying. So this is now set up. We'll buffer the presents here, or the gifts, and when those go through, and if we get too many tree branches somehow, we'll have that sort of set up and ready to go. Now we just need more presents, more gifts. Kind of looking around to see if we can find them on the ground. I'm looking for sparkles. I'm looking for parachuting gifts. I'm not seeing any though. You would think when they drop, they would drop a lot more. What are we at? 75 per minute. Somehow I don't see any. I know only so many presents can sort of drop within a radius of you. So if you haven't picked them up, you don't get any more. There's one.
Ho ho, oh whatever.
You know, I could just run them all into a container. Well, that's pretty close to the middle. Let's try this. We'll just run all the gifts into a box and then just accelerate the speed in which we can build more of these. Of course, we're not going to have enough ornaments to do it, or tree branches. But I think we need enough. Well, let's just use up what we've got. So right now we need more gifts. Once we have at least enough to get started, well, then we can get started. And the more trees we make, the more gifts we have, so the faster we can get this done. Well, you know, I shouldn't have to do that. This is just in the wrong spot. Let's just get this in the right spot. I should double all these while we're here. No, we're one short. 5 bows or 5 candy canes. 2 gifts or 3 gifts. I guess that's the best one to double.
Ho ho, oh whatever.
We're short on red. Need 6 more ornaments, and then I think we can just reconnect everything. Actually, I think we could just reconnect everything. We got plenty of gifts. I guess there's a little opportunity to pick up a few gifts here just because they're there. We'll just get them.
I'm sure this is useful to someone, somewhere.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 180. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 140. So there we go. I think that's a good place to stop for our initial tree farm, and then when push comes to shove, we'll probably want to put 1 or 2 more in here just for decoration's sake. But that's a reasonable way to get all the tree farm that you want. Just summer sloop summer sloop and overclock. 1 smelter. Make the gifts. Take the gifts to make more trees. Take the trees to make more gifts. Cycle off a few to make some ornaments. And you'll have it done no time flat. So the only thing that we're not saving at this point are the gifts. Let's see what inputs. Gifts make candy canes and yeah. All right, so we're fine. I think we'll come back and we'll put in a candy cane, a bow, and then we'll make 1 row for both ornament types. Because we can fit a lot of smelters in here. We could probably go 2 by 2, 2 for each type of ornament. And that'll give us So 1 is already done. 1, 2, 3 lines. So that gives us a good chunk of room to do some other... This is going to be a huge Christmas line, but I think this is still plenty of room. We'll just make some room for ourselves for the next video, and then I think... There we go. A little Christmas underlighting to go with it all. I think what we'll end up doing is basically... Are the half of the gifts... Oh... Half of these aren't going to work until the other half is fully full. That's the only downside of using these as a splitter. Is it's not really a splitter. It sends all of it on one line, and then if it has extra, it sends the extra on the other line. But I have this set up with the presumption that they're effectively going to get half each. You know what? We'll figure it out next time. Either way, we're still making a ton of branches. We'll spread it out a little bit. Eventually, they will all fill up. It's effectively kind of a weird version of a manifold. I like the idea of being able to inject things. That's the primary reason why I use these. But I do understand that, well, you know, we only have 7 of these. So it's 140 total. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. 1 or 2 more trees to start, and then when we go through, I think what we'll do is we'll build, like, all right. How many does this actually need? Yeah, so this guy only needs 5. And then this one, 10. So they both need less than 1 tree's worth. This one is, like, cranked, and it only needs 12 and a half. And it needs 12 and a half. So each one of these only needs less than 1 tree's worth. So what I think I'll end up doing is I'll include the trees in the blueprint going forward. And then any extra, we'll just put them back on this line. And that way there'll always be some extra. It won't be more than 1 belt's worth, though. That's going to be the problematic part. Maybe the extra part comes in on a different line or something. I don't know. I'm thinking too far ahead at this point. I think I might just tighten this up a little bit. It'll figure itself out eventually. It's just going to take a little while. Because every other one of these machines is going to have to fill up. Then the belt is going to have to fill up. And the lift is going to have to fill up before this whole line backs up. And then we'll start coming out up here. So that's a lot to wait for. But if we want to try to push it, we could just sort of manually drop gifts. Plus, that's true. Right now, we're siphoning half of this is being siphoned off for these activities. So we'll figure that out. I am not worried. That's a lot of candy canes per minute. Okay, yep, I think we're good. We got the tree farm in. We'll double back and do the bows and the canes and the ornaments in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.